Silverlight.
The new stuff is going to be in Windows 7 and Azure.
Parallel programming.
jQuery.
The future of ASP.NET.
Azure services.
Whole mesh concept.
Azure and cloud development stuff that
WPF and XAML, just ASP.NET, MVC.
And some of the new advances in Visual Studio.
Azure services.
The vision that Microsoft has with those technologies.
C#, F#.
And then meet some great new people in the community.
We're converting everything over from C#, legacy C# up to WPF.
.NET 4.0. This morning we've got some jQuery goodness going on too. The future of C#.
You'll learn a little bit more about Windows Azure, Visual Basic.
Silverlight.
Windows 7 looked awesome.
There's a magnifier thing built into Windows 7 and it like totally magnifies, really big. Power management is significantly better on my laptop since switching over to Windows. We're going to have PCs that have 256 processors. And 256 cores on a single chip. So, I can play multiple nodes, you get the point, right?
I love to learn as much as I can, and these conferences are a great way to do that.
I'm trying to learn the lay of the land.
All right, I'm Dana Coffey, aka Crazy Chick. I am here to help facilitate Women Build, which is sponsored by Lego Serious Play, to promote women in technology. It's supposed to be kind of like a team building exercise to problem solve and use the Lego methodology for problem solving to solve the problem of how we can help women in technology and promote them and facilitate their growth in IT.
The food was awesome. Nothing like going to a professional conference, getting a little bit of corn stuck between your teeth, getting some barbecue on your face, getting ready for a good afternoon. Got my belly full, ready to take a good nap.
Here's fine. Here, let me get a close up.
Okay.
Got it? Did I get it? There we go. Okay. What did you talk on this morning?
Okay, so Chad Brooks and I talked on developing your first Windows Azure application. Things went really well.
Oh, I think everything went great.
Hi, my name is Patrick Caldwell, the Emerald Software Group in Atlanta. I learned a lot about the cloud infrastructure and learned a little bit about the new jQuery ASP.NET Ajax integration. It's been really fascinating. We enjoy the opportunity to come and see the new technologies and keep us as developers in our company on the leading edge of the ASP.NET technologies.
Good. That was good.
Really good.
Yeah. I don't want to go now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I need cue cards.
Hey Mickey, you were talking about Visual Studio Team System today. How'd it go?
Oh, it went great. There was a great crowd. We covered some of the cool new functionality that's coming in 2010.
Tell us. Well, what are you doing today?
Well, today I'm going to be talking about the lap around Oslo, model-driven development, DSLs in actual applications, and how this is really changing the way we're doing software development.
Oslo talk, which I've been following for a while, and that was actually really good.
I think the most interesting session I've attended is the Oslo.
Today, Brian Hitney and I are going to be talking about ASP.NET Futures. So we'll talk a little bit about what's coming in ASP.NET 4.0. We're going to touch on MVC that you can download now and use. We're also going to talk on dynamic data, which you can actually download and use right now as well.
It's Bruce Thomas. I'm a Microsoft MVP, and I'm going to talk on live framework and mesh services.
Murray, what are you going to talk about today? What should we take away?
We're going to be talking about SQL Server data services, building applications in the cloud.
I would argue that we focus far too much of our effort on the individual threads and not on the fabric. And Windows Azure is about thinking about this fabric.
So you talked on Azure this morning. How'd it go for you?
I think it went pretty well. We had a packed house. I think there was 90-something people in the room. It seemed to be a good turnout. A lot of people interested in learning about the Windows Azure platform.
My main focus was to listen to Azure.
So Jim, you did the talk on VB this morning. What did you cover? How'd it go?
It went very well. There's a lot to cover on the topic. Easier for the programmers to not have to deal with a lot of the extra cognitive dissonance.
You're going to embrace the opportunities while minimizing the risk. And that's what this whole story has been about. This is about our bets on the future.
It's a great conference. I mean, in particular for my focus, all the stuff on cloud services and Azure.
This has been a great day. Got to network with a lot of people.
We get to ask questions and there are open forums that we can go to, and we can bring up our concerns.
We're also a big Silverlight shop.
So was it worth your time?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely, very, very, very.
Oh, absolutely.
I had a great time so far, and I'd definitely come here again.
I think it's valuable.
I'm actually here on vacation.
Hey, I'm Michael Wood out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and I had a blast out at PDC this year. Windows 7 and Windows Azure caught a whole lot of news. Take a look at things like Dublin, Windows Workflow 4.0, and even some of the architecture stuff they're putting in Visual Studio 2010.
So Bob, how'd the day go? What do you think?
That day went great. I was in the MDC Houston. I've been to MDC Orlando and now MDC Atlanta. They just are getting better and better. So if there's one coming to your city, you got to check it out too. I want to see you in Dallas. I want to see you in Chicago. I want to see you in New York, Boston, and what did I say? Minneapolis and Detroit and San Francisco. Come and hang out with us for the MSDN Developer Conference.
Thank you very much.
We're talking great people.
Yeah, and I can edit things out. No, you're fine. If it's been worth your investment, worth your time so far. Okay. Something. And if it hasn't, you don't have to tell me that.
No, yeah, you should never, ever, ever switch between those examples with a blob and a ball.